Hi coaches, it's Tiffany here, and today I am going to be talking to you about running a successful challenge group. And let me start by saying I feel the pressure with this one because I think this really is the most important aspect of our business is running a successful challenge group. It really is the cornerstone of what we do because if we're not helping support people and getting people results, then how can we expect our business to grow and for more people to want to do what we're doing, right? So I just wanted to touch on a few things and that I have found over the past year and a half that have given me success. And believe me when I say it's just a constant trial and error, just failing forward, especially with like some posts, I'm still failing forward with those. Some posts work great and some don't. And it can vary from challenge group to challenge group, and just know that that's okay. So a couple takeaways. Number one, get to know your challengers, their why, and their goals. So, when you onboard new challengers, I'm assuming that before they agreed to purchase a program in Shakeology that you've had some conversations going. It's very rare to just have someone say, sign me up without having some kind of conversation. So I'm sure you already have that, but one thing I do suggest that you do is uncover their why. So myself and Renee have what we call Wufoo forms. It's a website, wufoo.com. And for most of our participants, we send them this application. And it has a bunch of information, like just their name and their phone number, but also, why do you want to join this challenge group? What are your goals? And, their likes and dislikes with fitness programs and all that. And I will post that in this group as well. But you want to uncover their why, and it's so important because everybody's why is different. And when times are tough, you want to have that in your purse, I guess, as a way to reach back out to them and remind them of why they decided to join you in the first place. So for some, it might be their kids to keep up with them, to have more energy. For others, it could be, a health scare, something, that has come up with their health or that they want to get off a certain medication. So it's different for everybody, but it's very important for you to discover that because it also, opens up a relationship between the two of you and some trust. You definitely want to get to know their goals. So always in the beginning, day one of the group, we always ask, what are your goals for the next 3 weeks? And, make sure that they're measurable and achievable. So if someone in your group says, I hope to lose 70 pounds over the next 3 weeks, I would reach out to that person and say, hey, I see that, you're hoping to lose 70 pounds, and that's totally doable, but let's break it down by each week, so maybe the first week, let's try to lose 2, or, how many workouts are you planning to do each week? Or, how can I help you with your nutrition? So you just want to make sure that you know everybody's goals so that we're all on the same page, really. So those are 2 very important things. Also, definitely I'll have all your challengers take their before measurements and their weight and their before pictures. I love the My Challenger app because it has, the capability to put all that information in there, and you could see it, as their coach anytime that you want. So definitely make sure that they do that within the first day or 2 of the challenge group, as their before and after. Another thing that I also like to do is ask that they post that information in the group. And I'll tell you, because I know from my own experience, I had way more success when I did that. When I would go to the group in the beginning and say, here's my before picture, here are my before measurements and weight, and showing them the after picture and sharing my after stats. Because, there were some months where I would maybe only lose an inch, but they would see, more muscle definition, other people in the group. So we're always so critical of our own selves and our own bodies that's why I really encourage others in the group to do that. But, everybody's comfort level is different, but just something to point out, and you could try in your group if you'd like. So Basically you want to help them in any way that you can. With with the programs, with the challenge packs, that it includes everything that they need. It includes this awesome program that they're going to get results with if they follow it. It includes a nutrition program that is pretty, it's clinically designed and proven to help them lose weight and get the results that they want. If they're drinking Shakeology, then all the ingredients, all the benefits. If you don't, then it's all out there. All you got to do is Google if anybody has a question. But just reach out to make sure that they know what their is looking like. They know when they're going to be working out, what day, and that they're all set, ready to go. So another very important thing is to check in every day. Never, ever, ever leave your challenge group unattended for even a day, okay? It's very important because quickly, so fast, if you are not there as the leader checking in each and every day, then people are going to lose trust very fast in you. So what I like to do is, first thing in the morning, do my daily post, which could be anything from motivation or, an engagement question to, it could be something, name one food that you didn't eat over the weekend that you're proud of yourself for, just your post of the day, whatever that could be. Always do that. I always do it at like 6:30 in the morning. And then sometimes I will check back in around lunchtime if I have a chance. Otherwise, I always check in at nighttime and comment on people's posts, on their workouts. One word of advice is don't just simply click like on everybody's thing. I mean, if you click like and comment, fine, but just don't click like because people are going to lose interest in that. If they see that you're just liking their picture or their recipe that they shared, they're not going to be more inclined to do it again. But if you're commenting on it and you're adding value to their post and you're, maybe asking a question and they come back, then it's creating more of a group culture and a group environment. So definitely do that. Just don't like on people's things because eventually they will stop posting. So let's see, what else did I have there? Okay, so definitely each day, I have at 5:30, we have a Rate Your Day where they post, what they ate for the day and they share that. And obviously set the precedent that, after each workout, post your selfie because not only does that, show us that you did it, but it helps motivate other people in the group as well, right? So those are two important things to always make sure that they're doing. And then just one thing to touch on is there's going to be people that sign up for your group and they're going to say, I'm all in, like, let's do this. I can't wait to get started. And they might even post for the first few days. And then by day 4, 5, 6, 7, they're gone. Okay. You haven't heard anything from them. One thing I love about the My Challenger app is if you go to participants, you can see the last time that everybody checked in, like whether they logged in a workout or logged in a Shakeology, you could see the day that they did that. So you could keep a close eye on everybody in your group very easily. And I always recommend definitely weekly, at least weekly. If you do it more often, then that's fine too, but you also don't want to be overbearing. But I do suggest weekly going to that page and just keeping an eye to see, has everybody been logging each and every day? For those that have missed a few days, you're going to want to reach out and message them and say, hey, I've seen that you haven't posted in the group in a while. Is everything okay? Is there anything I can help you with? And we need to do this because we just need to, let people know that we're there for them. And sometimes things will come up and they might say, oh, I'm so sorry. Life has been so crazy busy this week. I'll get back into my posting tomorrow. Great. Awesome. Fine. Like she's back. No big deal. Other times, something comes up, I'm sorry, but it's just not the right time. Something has come up in my life and, sign me up for the next one. Just now is just not working out. And that's fine too. Then just make sure you write them down and you invite them to the next challenge group. My point is that life happens, and sometimes people sign up and they say they're ready, and then something happens, or they say they're ready and they're not ready, you know? And sometimes they just fall completely off the grid and you could reach out and they don't even respond. And just know that you shouldn't take that personal, that happens sometimes. And it just means that it wasn't a reflection of you. It just wasn't their time yet and they're not ready. But just wanted to let you know that, because I know my first 2-3 months in the business as coaching and trying to help people, I found that I'd get so upset when people wouldn't, continue posting. And you just have to know that happens and not to take it personal. So, one more thing I did want to mention before we leave is, if you do find that engagement starts getting low in the group, people aren't commenting and posting on each other's, posts and workouts and stuff like that, I do always suggest to spice things up with a mini challenge. So you could run a mini challenge for a prize, like a shaker cup, or maybe a sample of Shakeology, or a sample of Energize or something like that, just to spice things up and to get people going. So you could do a wall sit Wednesday, let's see who could sit on the wall for the longest, or everybody share their favorite motivational quote, or just something to get people re-engaged in the group, because it will happen from time to time, especially around the holidays, because everybody's crazy busy. So just know if that does happen, there are ways to just spice it up through offering prizes or just to get people engaged. So I think that's really it for my advice as to running a successful challenge group. Renee and I have challenge group posted in the share drive, and there's also so many resources in the Coach Online office. As you know or may not know, there's a challenge group guide for each and every program that Beachbody offers. So it's all out there. And another reason why I love the My Challenger app is if when you go to schedule all of your posts, which you can do, and I highly suggest that you do, so that every day you're not going in at 6:30 and saying, what am I going to post about today? Both myself and Renee schedule it. We take an hour and a half and just schedule out the full 3 weeks, and that way we're done, because it saves so much time, and your time is valuable just like everybody else. So, but in the My Challenger app, there is a guide to each and every program that's out there. So take advantage of that. Use those. Use our templates as well, because there's no need to recreate the wheel. It's already been going. Definitely put your personality into it, and we wish you the best of luck. And if there's anything that we could do to help you run a successful group, please reach out. Thanks, guys.